I guess this is the part of the video where I would normally be making a 2020 joke. Nah, too easy. Greetings fellow Vita fans, this is James with PS Vita at 2 AM, coming at you once again with another exciting video. And if you're new here and love everything PlayStation Vita, don't forget to subscribe. Well, 2020 is just about over with. Holy crap, finally! And since the year is just about over with, I think it's high time for us to now look forward, ahead, to see what's going to be coming out in the year 2021. Because hey, this is the PlayStation Vita we're talking about. It's anything but not resilient. And yeah, we still have some games planned for the year 2021. And speaking of which, let me know which of these games you're going to be most interested. Which ones are you looking forward to in the year 2021? Tell me all about it. Now let us begin. Oh, sorry, I was just doing that for dramatic emphasis. First up is that cyberpunk game with all the hot women. The hot women part got you now, didn't it? This is Project Sense, a cyberpunk ghost story. And it's a 2.5D horror game inspired by Clock Tower and Fatal Frame, mixing cyberpunk with traditional folklore. With careful attention to pacing, atmosphere, and storytelling, Sense hopes to return the horror genre to its roots by celebrating horror and the slow, fearful creeping of dread. So essentially, it's not going to be one of those games where you're just like a one-man army mowing down a bunch of zombies. Oh no, this one's going to play on fear itself. Now, I know this is technically a horror game and thus I'm supposed to be frightened, but I can't help being distracted by a few things. If you know what I mean. Oh, we got another big one here, guys. What if I was to tell you that we're going to be getting a spiritual successor to the Danganronpa and Zero Escape series? Yeah, it's a stuff made of dreams, am I right? And, well, murder. The title in question is named Thief's Roulette, which is a story-driven puzzle game inspired by the Zero Escape and Danganronpa game series, set in a deadly contest with a colorful cast of characters, and I just bumped my microphone, that's how excited I am. It combines the narrative-heavy and character-driven design of visual novels with immersive first-person puzzle-driven gameplay. You awaken in a strange place surrounded by unfamiliar faces. You and 14 others have been kidnapped and forced to compete for your lives in a series of challenges hosted by a mysterious woman called Lady Luck. When the group is split into 3 teams, they learn of the horrible truth of this game. To win means to sentence your opponents to death. For all those people out there who have been wanting to scratch that proverbial Danganronpa and Zero Escape itch, this should do us just fine. Except there's not going to be any Monokuma. I'm going to miss that laugh. For all you Pokemon and RPG lovers out there, we have something for you too. This be Monster Crown. Dive into a dark world where monsters rule and make pacts with them to defeat an evil young woman seeking power. Hunt, battle, tame, and breed monsters to create your own legacy. Together with your monsters, you can restore the balance to Crown Island. Make pacts with monsters to receive their protection in return for shelter. Breed and fuse over 200 base monsters to create your own species. Travel across Crown Island with your monster allies to uncover a dark world. Make a pivotal decision that will drastically change the ending and post-game. And as if you couldn't tell already by the gameplay, yeah, this is pretty much a Pokemon clone, but one that's going to be on the Vita, so that automatically makes it awesome. Ahem. I'm not biased at all. Oh, and I guess this is probably a perfect time to mention that I've never really been much into Pokemon. I know. I mean, the original was fine, but I just never could get into the new stuff. I'm sorry. Oh look, it's that game that's always constantly eluding us. But hopefully it's not going to be eluding us in the year 2021. It better not. Russian Subway Dogs, a fast-paced arcade game inspired by the real-life stray dogs of the Moscow Metro. Compete in online leaderboards and progress through a challenging campaign while unlocking guest critters from your favorite games. Juggle vodka, bark fire, cook bears. What the heck's a cook bear? And more. Can you steal enough food to survive? Well, if you're going to be doing vodka, I think you're kind of like, you know, being a little picky here now, aren't you? Personally, I'd prefer root beer. Have you ever found yourself wanting to be Solid Snake but just weren't cool enough? Much like me? Well, this game is gonna be able to let you live out that fantasy. And, me. In 1972, a crack commando squad threw you in prison for a crime you didn't commit.
You're under arrest for a crime you didn't commit.
You promptly escaped from a maximum security stockade to the underground trying to survive from these soldiers of fortune. Unmetal is a 2D stealth action game with a bit of humor, I say actually quite a bit actually, where the goal is to escape from an enemy military base, but what started as a simple breakout ended up being an inside operation to prevent a massive attack against the NATO. So, not Solid Snake is about to have your baby!
What the heck does that mean?
I have no idea. Well, these games are fine, I guess, but where are all the waifus at? Oh. It's Sharin no Kuni, eh? Yeah, that was a segue. And this girl smells like sunflowers. It'll make sense in a few moments. Sharin no Kuni, The Girl Among the Sunflowers, is a Japanese visual novel, interactive story with branching narratives that has touched the hearts of countless fans. Early Summer, a society which imposes special duties upon everyone who breaks the law. The individuals who oversee these criminal rebellions are the Special Elite, a rank the protagonist Kenichi Morita hopes to attain. Always wanting more at these youngsters, I tell ya. And yeah, this game is going to be getting an early 2021 release slated so far. You know, now that I think about it, we didn't exactly find out why she smells like sunflowers. I guess she just likes to be around them. There's one in every family. Two in mine, actually. We're now going from lovely waifus to killing stuff. Sounds good to me. This is Habroxia II. In the aftermath of a brutal attack on free space, humanity sends out scout ships to the star system that was at the source of the assault. But when one of the pilots doesn't return home, it's up to his daughter, the talented star pilot Sabrina, to find him. Habroxia II is a non-linear old-school shooter that takes place in space, don't you know? With upgrades, boss fights, and even New Game Plus, all wrapped in a retro package combining pixel graphics, chiptunes, and stellar gameplay.
Not gonna complain about it. I promised myself I wasn't gonna complain about it.
Featuring 20 unique bosses, customizable special weapons, earn 64 prestigious ship upgrades, choose your path in branching levels, enjoy high-quality retro art, unlock New Game Plus, experience a touching story, challenge both versions of all 22 enemies in boss rush mode. This game has it all. Oh, we're going back to waifus now, are we? Well, they're pixelated, but beggars can't be choosers. This is Heartforth Alicia, which is a Metroidvania RPG about a young wizard pursued by a terror in the sky. On the night of your coming-of-age trial, oh, we're pulling a Kiki here now, aren't we? The sky rains fire over your village, scorching everything in its path. I mean, dang. That's one heck of a way to start a game out. Soon you're captured into an ongoing war between the wizards of the forest and the desert army of the west. Desperate to reunite with your loved ones, you embark on a journey across the landscape of a beautiful but threatening world, sculpted by the pulsing violence of its past. At this game's core, it's an ode to the classics. Remember the electrifying gameplay of Castlevania Symphony of the Night? Oh. Pepperidge Farm remembers. The devious dungeons of the Zelda series and the rich, more serious narrative of Xenogears or Final Fantasy Tactics, that's what this game aims to replicate. R for those looking for treasure and booty, then this game be the next game for ye.
Oh boy.
Arr, this be Skull Pirates. On the ocean, sailors tell tales of ships cruised by the dead and the flying black ship of piracy. They say a skeletal army lives within its hold, arr, waiting to assault unwary vessels and steal their treasure and booty. In hushed tones, their name is uttered, Skull Pirates. Okay, we're done doing that voice. Their captain, Skull Queen, has a fearsome reputation as a cutthroat hunter of the seas. She should. She spent a whole lot on marketing to cultivate that image. She also spent a lot on weapons, cannons, clothes, hats, boots, jewelry, crochets, and drapes. But most of all, she spent money on her prize ship, the Cryo 6 Avenger. And the game is getting closer and closer to release. I can't wait. This next game, oh wait, never mind. Death Tales is what we're going to be talking about now. Embark on an adventure as a new Reaper who has gone rogue. Collect equipment and spells, learn powerful attacks against hordes of enemies, complete quests for a cast of quirky characters, and make difficult choices in this grim yet richly illustrated 2D world. You play as a new Reaper, completing quests, collecting spells, and gathering equipment to fight through hordes of enemies in this grim but whimsical 2D adventure game. And as if you couldn't tell already, It's from the same creators who did Skull Pirates. And I should also mention just really quickly here, guys, is that this is the only game on the list thus far that is physical copy only in order to play it, which has already been released through PlayAsia, and we should be receiving our copy sometime in early 2021. Wow, this is a 2021 video, so I guess that was pretty obvious. Oh, and just real quickly, because I completely forgot, gotta shoehorn this in, we also have Tiki Pod's upcoming game called Astro Aqua Kitty, which is a sequel, or maybe prequel, to the original Aqua Kitty, where you play as a cat in a submarine, beating up like a bunch of fish-like sea creatures or something. I thought cats hated water. They got some explaining to do. And that's pretty much it. These are all of the games that have been confirmed to still be coming out in the year 2021. True, there are a few other straggler titles out there, but I wasn't able to gather much information on them, and I'm not even 100% sure they're even happening at this point. So I just thought I'd whip up this list together on the games we do have confirmation for, and let me know what you guys think about those games that were confirmed. We're ending this anticlimactically. And as always, fellow Vita fans, thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. It really means a lot to me. Love you all, and I'll see you next time. This video has been brought to you in part by all of these wonderfully generous people who help make this content possible, including Asquarf, Zecrito, Makis Blob, B Mystery, Milksama, Neorashi, Matt Fox, Reiko Star, Cobble Trappa, Romp King, Azumara, Donut Valley, Jackie, Jesus Hernandez, Matt Hargett, Silica, Ronan Alganto, Burzin Mystery, Tasha Monty, Juan M. Hermosillo, Eric DeWitt, Gutter Drums, Phantom XRS, BMF, Adam Sondi, Clayton Merlarkey, Saul Ramirez, Hemdall Imbert, PS Vita S, Joshua Williams, Kyle Brooks, JR, Jared Haddo, Richard Cruz, Lori Sweeney, Kevin Enright, E-Rock, Hero Acer, Jelly, Heston Joseph, Pierce Sterner, Adam Thury, Aaron Swanson, Mario Cruz, Wendy K, David Ray, Larry Anderson, Sculpture Tugel TCG, and Rodrigo Vera. If you would be interested in supporting the channel and seeing your name on this end screen here, or if you wish to remain anonymous, that can be provided too, then make sure to check the links down in the description below. I have numerous ways for you to do this down there. Can't support in this manner? Don't worry about it. Likes and shares help equally as much at making this channel grow. And come to think of it, I wonder how much mouthwash it's going to take for me to remove that stress I just use on my vocal cords attempting to be a pirate.